Persuasive language. What is persuasive language? Persuasive language is a language the writer uses to persuade readers or listeners through writing or speaking. It uses techniques. It is established by presenting facts, emphasizing certain values, providing accepted arguments, and highlighting concluded ideas. Lastly, it convinces others to agree with the opinion. Persuasion is intended for the following uses. First, call to action. Here is its example. Let us work hand in hand in pulling off education amidst pandemic. Producing competitive graduates must still be our topmost priority. The next use of persuasion is to make a change. Here is its example. Notice the negative effects of illiteracy among people. We should not allow future generations to suffer from ignorance. To prove something wrong is the third use of persuasion. Here is its example. Education nowadays is something strange for most of us, but it will undoubtedly train all of us to be more adaptive, flexible, and positive. The fourth one is to create interest. Here is its example. Distance learning allowed today's generation to be more interested and well-versed with the trends on technology. And the last use is to get people to agree with your point. Here is its example. We are actually hopeful that the learners of this generation will eventually appreciate the beauty of distance learning. Let's now have the techniques in persuasion. The first one is flattery. This is what you use when you are complimenting or praising your audience. Example: the dedication of learners with their studies despite all the encountered challenges is really admirable and commendable. Next is opinion. This is what the author uses when he states his opinion or viewpoint. Example: I think every child has the right for quality education. Let's now have emotive language. Emotive language is used when words are intentionally utilized to send a particular emotion to readers. Example: even if classes are conducted online, there are still learners who find thrill and joy in their day-to-day learning experience. Exaggeration. Exaggeration is the use of overstatement for effect and appeal. Example: a lot of people with big hearts selflessly shared their resources to destitute learners. The next technique is the groups of three. It is the use of 3 points or reasons to prove your argument. Example: many children are eager to embrace the new educational trends, to mindfully stay positive every day, and to face all the possible hindrances for the sake of their dreams. The next one is the personal pronouns. It is the use of personal pronouns to make the connection to your audience. Example: I am a firm believer that you, youngsters, are the hope of our fatherland. We bank on your abilities and spirit. The next one is repetition. It is the technique used when one is repeating words to accentuate a point. Example: as Edward Murrow said, to be persuasive, we must be believable. To be believable, we must be credible. To be credible, we must be truthful. The eighth technique is rhetorical question. This is used when the author makes the audience think about the topic. Example: If not now, when? How long should we wait for this to end? Who would be willing to sacrifice for our learners? Facts and statistics. This is the technique used when factual data informs of statistics, research findings, and credible sources are cited. Example: on November 20, 1989, world leaders made a stand to ensure that children around the globe will be allowed to grow, learn, play, develop, and flourish with dignity. Thank you for watching.